Hello, 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 hello. It's 𝘨𝑢𝑠MR, 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 𝘨𝑢𝑠MR. Hello, 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 hello. My name is 𝘠𝑢𝑖𝑙𝑒𝑖𝑙𝑒𝑖. And that is Hello everybody, I am back after about 3 weeks of not posting. I am back. And today we are doing a really interesting video that was requested. So this is a custom video by this certain person, so you know who you are. Thank you so much for trusting me with this idea. And I am very excited to share it with all of you guys. So this video is specifically targeted to people who want to visit the Philippines, who wants to travel around. So yeah, mostly people who are not Filipinos. Or if you just happen to stumble on this video with no plans anytime soon of visiting the Philippines, then that's okay too. I hope you get tingles nonetheless. I made a list of words and phrases that I know would be very practical to know. So these are very casual words and phrases that are definitely spoken here in the Philippines. So let's get started. Of course, the classic, how are you gonna greet people? You say magandang umaga for good morning, magandang hapon for good afternoon, and magandang gabi for good evening. So maganda is, well, technically it means pretty, nice, or good. So good, magandang, and then the second word is morning, afternoon, or evening. So we have magandang umaga, magandang hapon, and magandang gabi. Now, one thing you should know is that Filipinos use the word po, P-O, to add respect, and it's not limited to using it to elderly. It can also be used for when you buy or ask for directions or talk to a stranger, just to show respect. So you could say magandang umaga po. You can add that at the end, po. The next word is salamat, which is thank you. Salamat. Salamat po. Also, if I'm being honest, most Filipinos can understand the very basic phrases in English. So I think introducing yourself or greeting won't really be a problem. So I think I'll skip the introduction phrases, and because those are easy to search, I'll just focus on very specific scenarios that you may find yourself in. So another word is pera, which is money. That is pera. pera. One thing that we should all admit we need when traveling. Pera. Lots and lots of pera. Pera, pera, pera. So when you're gonna ask how much something is, you say, magkano po to? The po is included for respect, but you can say magkano to, magkano to, but I think it's just best to use magkano po to. Yeah, can you try to say that? Magkano po to? Magkano po to? Magkano po to? Puto is a food here in the Philippines, so it kind of sounds like if you keep saying it, then it kind of sounds like you're asking how much this puto is. Anyway, magkano puto? How much is this? How much is this? Now, if you want to ask for a discount, because knowing Filipinos or people in general, when they see a foreigner buying, they might increase the price. So you can say, you can let them know that you find it expensive, in which you can say, ang mahal naman. Ang mahal naman. That means that's expensive. Ang mahal naman. Ang mahal naman. You can say, then if you want to offer a price, then you can say the price and then na lang. For example, they're giving it to you for 200. You can say 150 na lang. Yeah, 150 na lang. That's when you want to say that let's just go with this price, or I'll get it for this price. There we go. And then another phrase related to money is some vendors might say, bariya lang po. Bariya lang po. That means they just want a smaller bill. So I heard that there might be a slang for Americans where they like break the money. Yeah, getting a smaller bill, they would say bariya lang po. Bariya are coins, or a smaller bill that is not 1,000 pesos or 500 pesos. Yeah, bariya lang po. Bariya lang po. Vendors would say that to you as the buyer, as the consumer. Bariya lang po. Bariya lang po. Bariya lang po. Bariya lang. And then if you want to respond, you say, okay. Or, sige po. Sige po. Sige po is, like you agree. Sige. Sige is agree. Yes. And then the po for respect. Next phrase, we have for when you want to ask someone where something is. For example, you want to ask where the bathroom is or the restroom. Here in the Philippines, we mostly refer to it as CR. CR. And that stands for comfort room. Yeah, basically everyone says CR here when they want to go to the restroom. So you can say, san ang blank. San ang CR. Then when you want to sound respectful, again, san po ang CR. San po ang CR. Or, san po ang hotel. San po ang mall. Okay, you get it. Next phrase we have for when you want to ask directions. You can say, anong daan papuntang blank. So, it's like asking, how do we get to this place? Anong daan papuntang hotel or papuntang mall? Anong daan papuntang blank? So, if you want to say that fast, anong daan papuntang CR? Anong daan papuntang beach? Okay, next, if you're traveling with other people or when you have a tour guide, you can ask, Anong oras ang alis? What time are we leaving? Anong oras ang alis? Anong oras ang alis? What time are we leaving? Anong oras ang alis? Next, when you want to ask where you are, where are we, you can say, saan na tayo? Or saan na po tayo? Saan na tayo? Saan na tayo? Saan na tayo? Saan na tayo? There's just so many ways to say something, so I'm just getting the most, practical thing to say, even with the pronunciation, because some people would say, nasaan na tayo, but for a casual conversation, you can say, saan na tayo? And then for when you just want to ask something, you can just simply ask, excuse me po. Excuse me po. Excuse me po. It's the same in English, you just add a po. Next, let me just scroll down. Okay. So when you want to ask someone if they're ready, same with English, you can say, ready ka na? Ready ka na? That's asking one person, hey, are you ready? Ready ka na? And if you want to ask group, ready na ba tayo? Are we all ready? Are we all set? Ready na ba tayo? So one person, ready ka na? And then for a group, ready na ba tayo? Okay. Next, when you want to invite everyone, let's go. You can say, tara na. Tara na. Tara. Come on, let's go. Tara na. And when you want to call someone, when you do that, come here, you can say, halika. Come here. Halika. I'm forgetting to do some triggers. Well, some hand sounds, Although this video is really meant to be me just yapping and sharing some information. Next, let's say you went to the place, the beach or the resort or whatever, you can say wow, this is pretty, this is so nice, this looks nice, it's so nice here. In Tagalog, you can say, ang ganda dito. Ang ganda. Yeah, basically that's it. Ang ganda. Or if it's nice here, ang ganda dito. Okay. If you want to ask someone for a picture, you can say it in English, but if you want to sound like a local, you can say, pwede po pakuha ng picture. Pwede po pakuha ng picture? I'm sorry, that's so long. You guys might be intimidated. I feel like the non-Filipino speakers are just so confused right now. Pwede po pakuha ng picture? Pwede po pakuha ng picture? So, if you say that fast, pwede po pakuha ng picture? Okay. Next, we're back with a few words that you might be hearing while you're staying here. So first is viaje. That's like the journey. A journey, yeah. Viaje. That's the journey to somewhere. Viaje. When you wanna say when you have somewhere to go to, alis. So how do I translate that? Alis is, it can be like a verb, like alis, like leave, or I have an alis. Alis is an appointment, somewhere to go to. Alis. So that's the noun version. I have an alis. And the next is akyat. Akyat is go up. Akyat. Riding a vehicle is sakay. Akyat is going up. Okay. Next word is baba. 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 So this word can also have lots of meaning, but for traveling, it means going down, going off the vehicle. So baba na. It can also mean like below, down, baba. So basically, you can use it for different contexts, but it essentially means down, baba. Now to my dear foreigners, when you get here to the Philippines, you are faced with a country's most stressful problem, traffic. I'm telling you, the traffic here is crazy. It is also one of the reasons why I plan, I'm hoping to live abroad someday, because of the traffic. It just holds you down. It takes up so much time and energy, especially when you're driving and also commuting. Oh yeah, the commuting system here is also very bad. Did I just discourage you from going here? Okay, don't get me wrong. The country's pretty good as well. The people are good, but we cannot not see the problem as well, which is traffic and poor public transportation. So anyway, I kind of ranted a bit, but if you want to say, oh, it's very traffic, you can just say, ang traffic. Ang traffic. You can also say ang traffic, but yeah, that's the expression. Ang traffic naman. Ang traffic naman. And now it is raining. It is now raining, so I'm trying to speak more closely just so I can cover up the mic and maybe you can hear the rain less, but I doubt. Wow, that is very loud. Anyway, let's finish up with the video. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go, so just a few. Next is bayad po. Bayad po. That's something you say when you're gonna pay while you're in a public transportation. So let's say you're in a jeepney or a bus and you wanna reach out to give your payment. You say bayad po. Bayad po. And the people beside you, in front of you, will pass the money to the driver or the conductor. Bayad po. Bayad po. Bayad po. You can also say paabot. Paabot when no one is getting it from you. So sometimes when people get stressed, they, ignore people around them. So you can remind them to notice you by saying paabot. Paabot po. That means, can you please pass it? Can you please pass it? Can you please pass it? Paabot po. Paabot po. So, again, you say bayad po, and to emphasize it, paabot po. Can you please pass it? And then when you want to go down, you say para po. Para po. So, when you're going to go down and see your destination, you say para po. Para po. Para po. Para po. Para po. And when you want to tell someone to wait, you can say wait lang po. Wait lang po. Like saying, can you give me a second? Wait lang po. Can you please wait? Wait lang po. And then, so the last two, they're just slangs that Filipinos say, but you will definitely hear them say it, especially jokingly. The first word is afam. Afam. That is A-F-A-M. Now, what is afam? It stands for a foreigner around Manila. A foreigner around Manila. Now, the joke behind it is more of like Filipinos trying to find an afam to marry or to be with. So, yeah, That's the joke. So sometimes there are places here in, like, there's like bar areas where there's lots of a fam, and some people would go there specifically in search of a fam. Basically, it has become a sort of a meme in the country, a fam. And the second word is a phrase, sana all, sana all, sana all. In English, I think the closest way to translate this is, wow, I hope everyone. Sana all. So, for example, you see someone with like nice shoes, you say, oh, sana all. Like, oh, I wish I had that too. Something like that. Jokingly, yeah. When you want to say it to someone who you think you can have a light conversation with, yeah, sana all. Okay, I think that is all I have to share for tonight. I hope that you found everything I said to be useful. I know I didn't do much triggers in this video, just soft speaking basically, which I hope is okay, especially to the person who requested this. I hope you're able to get tingles nonetheless, all of you who are watching. And of course, I hope that you're able to pick up a bit of knowledge for when you travel to the Philippines. Now you know a few phrases, a few words. Don't be hesitant to comment down below if you have anything specific to ask about traveling, what places to go to, yeah, just anything. And probably other Filipinos will reply to you too, because apparently my demographics are mostly Filipinos. So hello everyone, if you're watching this and you're Filipino, I hope I did not disappoint and represented our country well. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.